Gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our smoking the We've waited a long time. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Oh, that left hook hurt him. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Swing and a miss with the hook. No defense for that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually get you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Missing with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, that's notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. The right hook just missed. Straight right just misses. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that. There's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting. Slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do, you don't just slip, you've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. That hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Swing and a miss with the jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Can't find a home in that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... On to the 5th we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Step back for just a moment. The right hook just missed. Down goes Fury. referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He blocks that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get focus.
Here we go in the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Tony. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The jab doesn't quite connect. These punches coming from every angle. Exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows this.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing wrong.
That doesn't score. Opponent counter lands. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in the... And there's the bell for round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is let you up. They can't even go into game plan.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You've just gotta be smarter than him. You've gotta be like a little faggot, a pickpocket.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go, and down goes Fury. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Look at his corner. Look at the instruction. They're going to...
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Listen, like that round, good round. You feel good? Don't be looking at the weather.
It's only one round, it's lost.
Quiet. He's not getting back up. We'll walk out that quick.
It's a tough fight. And you're going to be confident now. You can tell it pretty much well. Go out, first minute, stick on the jab, and then start carrying the pace and win this. It's good.
And we enter the 8th round. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent footwork and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Down goes Fury. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a
I gotta stop you here, Johnny. As What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. But what a result.